Welcome to today's JSS 2 Social Studies lesson on social problems, specifically poverty and unemployment. These are two of the most serious challenges facing Nigeria today, and understanding them is essential for every Nigerian student who wishes to contribute to the development of our country. A social problem is a condition or behavior that negatively affects large numbers of people and is generally recognized as requiring collective action by society to address. Let us begin with poverty. Poverty is a condition in which people lack the resources necessary to meet their basic needs, including food, clean water, shelter, clothing, healthcare, and education. Poverty is one of the most widespread and devastating social problems in the world, and Nigeria, despite being Africa's largest economy by GDP, has very high levels of poverty. Types of poverty. Absolute poverty means not having enough to survive, insufficient food, water, or shelter to sustain life. Relative poverty means having significantly less income and resources than the average person in your society, even if basic survival needs are met. Causes of poverty in Nigeria include unemployment and underemployment. Many Nigerians cannot find work, or find only low-paying, insecure work. Unequal distribution of national resources. Nigeria's oil wealth has not been equitably shared, leaving most Nigerians in poverty while a small elite is extremely wealthy. Poor governance and corruption. Funds meant for public services like schools, hospitals, and infrastructure are diverted through corruption. Lack of access to quality education. Without education, people cannot access better-paying jobs. Rural underdevelopment. Most rural Nigerians lack access to markets, electricity, good roads, and modern agricultural support. And high population growth. Nigeria's population is growing faster than the economy, meaning each person's share of national resources is shrinking. Effects of poverty include malnutrition and hunger, particularly affecting children, lack of access to healthcare, leading to preventable deaths, children dropping out of school because families cannot afford fees or uniforms, crime, desperation drives some people to theft, robbery, and fraud, social exclusion and loss of dignity, and vulnerability to exploitation and abuse. Now let us study unemployment. Unemployment is the condition of people who are able and willing to work but cannot find paid employment. It is one of Nigeria's most serious economic and social challenges. Types of unemployment. Frictional unemployment occurs when people are temporarily between jobs, they have left one job and are searching for another. This is normal and healthy in any economy. Structural unemployment occurs when the skills workers have no longer matched the jobs available, for example, when technology replaces certain types of work, or when industries decline. Cyclical unemployment occurs during economic recessions when the overall demand for goods and services falls and businesses lay off workers. Seasonal unemployment affects workers in industries that only operate for part of the year, such as farming in certain seasons or tourism. Causes of unemployment in Nigeria include rapid population growth creating more job seekers than the economy can absorb, inadequate investment in industries that could create jobs, mismatch between the skills taught in schools and the skills needed by employers, dependence on oil, which creates few direct jobs while suppressing other sectors, lack of electricity and infrastructure, which prevents businesses from growing and creating jobs, and corruption and poor governance that discourages investment. Effects of unemployment include poverty, psychological effects including depression, low self-esteem, and loss of purpose, social problems including crime, drug abuse, and family breakdown, brain drain, educated Nigerians emigrating to find better opportunities abroad, and political instability. Unemployed youth are vulnerable to recruitment by criminal gangs, militant groups, and political thugs. Solutions to poverty and unemployment in Nigeria. The government must invest in quality education and vocational training to equip citizens with marketable skills. Diversification away from oil dependence into agriculture, manufacturing, technology, and services is essential. Support for small and medium enterprises, the engine of job creation, through access to credit and business support. Tackling corruption to ensure public funds reach intended beneficiaries. Expanding access to electricity and infrastructure. Encouraging entrepreneurship and innovation. social safety nets such as the Conditional Cash Transfer Program and NSIP, National Social Investment Program, to support the most vulnerable. As young Nigerians, your education is your most powerful tool against poverty. By studying hard, acquiring relevant skills, and committing to integrity in your future careers, you become part of the solution to Nigeria's poverty and unemployment challenges.